This morning's video is going to sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And more exciting, this is not a project that's going to be happening in the distant future. This is a project that is happening right now as we speak. It is live. We're going to be talking about Worldcoin. This is a project that I've been looking at for some time, and I am, to say the least, intrigued. What I'm trying to achieve in this video is, first of all, I would like to give you a base understanding of what Worldcoin is. Then I'm going to tell you what altcoin trader intend to do with this new cryptocurrency Worldcoin. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will have some basic understanding, and it will be the start of your research so that you might make decisions as to what you are going to do with this new knowledge and with Worldcoin. Good morning, everybody. Now, before we get into that, let's have a quick look at the markets. We've got Bitcoin trading in the range of between high 20,000s and low 30,000s, and it's been stuck in that range for some time now, not really going anywhere. We've got Ethereum also at 1,857 US dollars, and all the coins are sort of in that range. We're not seeing much movement in the markets. However, today, the Federal Reserve in the United States is announcing whether or not they're going to increase the US interest rate, and it's pretty much a certainty that they will be raising it by 25 basis points or 0.25%. And that could certainly have an impact on the markets. Most analysts thinking it's going to have a small impact, and we might see a slight bit of a downturn. But other than that, market's pretty stable. A lot of things happening in cryptocurrency, and we're going to be talking about Worldcoin because that is the trending topic with cryptocurrency right now. So Worldcoin currently trading at $2.46. It's important because it was launched basically yesterday on a lot of the bigger exchanges or earlier this week, and it is certainly a trending topic. Now, what is Worldcoin? And let's just try and break it down because, as I said earlier in this video, it sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. And that certainly is the case. Worldcoin was created or was co-created by Sam Altman. Now, if you think, oh, I know that name, but I can't quite place it. Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI. OpenAI, if you still can't place it, ChatGPT. So Sam Altman, certainly a very, very influential person on our planet. He's worked with Elon Musk. He is a multi-billionaire. He is very influential. He's had his ChatGPT blow up, and he has basically overnight become a household name. And he is one of the founders or one of the heads of this project. And just that information alone should make you say, this is a project that shouldn't be ignored. Now, what does Sam Altman aim to do with his Worldcoin? What is the plan? The plan is that he wants to create identity for humans, so we can identify our personhood. Now, I think that we all know that there's a lot of bots, specifically on Twitter, now called X, and a lot of platforms you have to prove that you're a human. So Sam Altman's idea is that he is going to create an identity that is pseudo-anonymous. So in other words, it's not going to collect too much of your personal information. But what it will prove is that you're a human. So the way this project is rolled out is that if you are prepared to go and visit an orb center, right? So you find an orb, and you have your iris scanned. They scan your eye, and then they link that to a wallet. So I'm not kidding, guys. This is actually the case. You download this app from this website, worldcoin.org. You go and you find an orb center, have your iris scanned, and for this, you will be given 25 Worldcoin free of charge. And certainly in South Africa, the value today is a little over 1,000 Rand for these 25 coins. And in the rest of the world, it's $50 to $60. So it's a sizable chunk of money. And a lot of people, in fact, over 2 million people have gone and had their irises scanned and received their free Worldcoin. Now let's quickly talk about the tokenomics of Worldcoin. So there's going to be 10 billion coins issued. And that number is also significant because it is based on the amount of humans on our planet, 10 billion odd, give or take. But the idea is that this coin is going to become a coin that you can prove that you're a human as opposed to AI. And remember, it was created by Sam Altman, who is at this stage, I believe, leading the field in AI. So he very possibly knows something that we don't. And he knows, and he can see the future, that he realizes that we have to be able to distinguish ourselves from AI. Important thing to notice. But also to encourage people to go and get their irises scanned. He's giving them this incentive of, as I said, if you're a South African, a little over 1,000 Rand. If you are an international person, it's $50, $70. Now you have to go to an orb center because this is a physical thing that you have to do. And at this stage, there's no orb center in South Africa. Also to be noted that despite its name, Worldcoin is not available to US citizens. Just another way that the government is protecting the US citizens from getting involved in future technology, or maybe they're protecting their privacy, which could be a good thing. So a lot of analysts and a lot of people saying that this coin is a massive, massive turning point in cryptocurrency, possibly bigger than Bitcoin, bigger than anything we've seen. I have some thoughts on that, which, to be quite honest, I'm not going to share. I'm really here to give you the facts and let you base your decisions on the facts and make up your own mind. The reason that I'm not going to share my thoughts at this stage is because I actually don't feel comfortable sharing them with anyone else other than my close friends, because my ideas are so whack and I'm actually scared of public ridicule if this got into the public domain. But that's a story for another day. So let's have a quick look at this website. As you can see, we've got people lining up here to have their eyes scanned from these orbs, linking that to an address, and then they are receiving their 25 Worldcoin. It's certainly an absolutely fascinating project. This project has also got links to universal basic income. Let's talk about that for a little bit. This is my theory. I've long since said that this planet that we're born into is very much a slave camp. We have to work to eat. We have to work to feed our families, and we have to really grind just to get anywhere on this earth. We have to get education. We have to get college education. We have to get a good job. And that is how our existence is designed. But in the future, that might not be the case. I want you to consider that in the future, we're born onto this planet as a hotel where we don't have to work. It's not a slave camp, where future generations are treated to existing and being more creative, being more artistic, and actually having the freedom and the human experience. Life is improved. Now, I don't want to get too philosophical about that, but if we have a universal identifier that makes us identified as a human, personhood as it's been called on the website, we could essentially start voting or having sovereign rights that are linked to our identity. And this is just the start. And I think that if you want to put it in blunt or vulgar terms, Sam Altman is bribing people 1,000 Rand to have their irises scanned. Would you have your iris scanned for $1,000? Would you go and let them get your biometric information and store it in a database for this payoff and for the 25 Worldcoin? And more importantly, for an ID that identifies you as a unique human. Let me know in the comments below, because that is a topic that I am very, very interested in. Okay, guys, and then finally, the last thing. Is Worldcoin a good thing, a bad thing? Once again, comment and let me know. But is it an opportunity? Well, at Altcoin Trader, we have taken the decision that we will be listing Worldcoin next week. So next week, round about Wednesday, you'll be able to purchase Worldcoin on Altcoin Trader. Very, very exciting stuff. And although there's no orbs in South Africa, and at this stage, unless you travel abroad, you can't really get your unique person ID, at least you can participate in holding this as a cryptocurrency and seeing where it goes. Lastly, as a word of caution, remember there's only a small amount of Worldcoin deployed, and a lot of people are getting their Worldcoin and they are selling them because they need the funds. Worldcoin currently trading at $2.50 or $2.45, in my opinion, is quite a high price, and this project could be extremely volatile. It could plummet as people sell. Remember, a lot of the liquidity has not been released and will take a long time to be released, but it could also skyrocket. So that's why you need to do your own research, and this video could maybe start the basis of that research. We don't know. No one has a crystal ball. We don't know if this is going to be an absolute investment gem or a total flop, and it could be either. So very exciting news. I hope this puts you on a journey to looking into Worldcoin. I hope it's put Worldcoin onto your radar, and I hope you're excited about a new coin listing on Altcoin Trader as soon as next week. That's it from me, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to stay updated with absolutely fascinating topics. I'm out.